Jake Tapper is the latest victim of a smear job by the right wing. He had said something perfectly normal after the New York City terrorist attack that killed 8 people. Let's show you.
The Arabic chant, Allah Akbar, God is great, sometimes said under the most beautiful of circumstances, and too often we hear of it being said in moments like this.
It's true, the terrorists in this case did shout Allahu Akbar during the attack. Now, Fox News, though, took that a little out of context, to say the least. They say CNN's Jake Tapper says Allahu Akbar is beautiful right after New York City terror attack. No, that's not what he said. He said sometimes it is said in a beautiful context, which is true because it just means God is great. So when you praise God or Lord or Jesus, that's said in a beautiful context. If you do it right before you kill people because you're a part of the army of God or whatever Christian group, that would be said in a terrible context. Same thing here. In this case, it's a Muslim radical. A lot of Muslims say Allahu Akbar in beautiful circumstances, and a lot of them say, unfortunately, way too many, as we've seen in terrorist attacks, are saying it under horrific circumstances, which is exactly what Tapper said. Instead, here's Jason Chaffetz on Fox News twisting his words again.
Jake Tapper, also from CNN, felt the need to remind viewers how beautiful the phrase Allah Akbar can be.
There's no end to their deceptions. So Tapper is furious. He goes on Twitter, says, Fox News is lying. I said it can be said at beautiful moments, wedding, birth, and too often at times like this, horrific terrorist attack. He goes on to say, Fox News chooses instead to deliberately lie about what I said, following the slime-coated path of Daily Caller and InfoWars. Disgusting. And it's true, it originally started in the Daily Caller, which is a total propaganda rag. It is funded to be Republican propaganda, and there is no bar low enough. InfoWars is for lunatics who believe in 80% bears, pigs, gorillas, or whatever else Jones thinks. Now, it was so bad that Media reports Fox News has deleted the tweet, which drew Tapper's ire, I should say. And so they knew that they were wrong. And in fact, even Chaffetz came out and tweeted, in retrospect, I don't think I gave Jake Tapper a fair shake tonight, my bad. Well, that's good of him to at least admit that. And Tapper explains, I ignored the lie for a day. It started with some kid at the Daily Caller, then to InfoWars and Breitbart News. Now it's on TV, where next? And that's why he said he came out. And he said there was a time when one could tell the difference between Fox and the nut jobs at InfoWars. It's getting tougher and tougher. Lies are lies. Well, let's pause there for a second. Look, I agree 100% with Jake Tapper. He's in the right here. Fox is in the wrong, no question about it. They smeared him, no question about it. But no, Fox News has always been that way. And a lot of the media were justifiably angry at this as Tapper was. But Fox News has done this to Acorn, Shirley Sherrod, Planned Parenthood, and it was not the same level of outrage. It was reported as, well, some people say this and other people say that. Well, we had half a dozen or more state investigations of the Planned Parenthood case. They all said that it wasn't true. Yet when Republicans say that they sold baby parts, they still treated it with, well, some people say this and some people say that. No, it is a slime-coated path of lies. And in that case, it is to try to take away rights of all women in the country. With all due respect, that is a far more serious issue that affects a lot more people than a news anchor. And again, I'm on Jake's side here. He's absolutely right. But it needs to be broader than that. You have to be honest with your audience. All Fox News does is lie. They've done this for decades. Look at Out Fox. Watch the movie that Brave New Films did all those years ago. We've known this for almost the entire existence of Fox News. Acorn was to help poor people. And what did they do? They defunded it, they destroyed it. Acorn doesn't exist anymore, and it was based on lies. It was edited tapes of O'Keefe that Fox News ran over and over and over again, and those lies worked. And now poor people in America don't have access to all the things that Acorn used to help them with. That affected millions of people. I'm not saying you shouldn't be outraged by this, you absolutely should. But you should be equally outraged at all the other lies that have devastated millions of people that Fox News has spread. and you think they're done, they're never done. So even after all this, Sean Hannity came out and said this.
Now, Tapper has since been levying multiple attacks on the Fox News channel, reporting the comments in context that you just listened to. He tweeted, quote, "Fox News is lying."
Well, it was so not in context that they deleted the tweet. And I think that's a pretty good admission. Chaffin said he shouldn't have said it, but Hannity comes out and goes, I don't care. Hannity's a professional liar. That's what he does day in and day out. He's like, I don't care that others admitted that we were twisting the truth and giving it out of context. I'm gonna keep on insisting on it. That's my job. And that is his job. One last one from Tapper. He said, Hannity lying now. The Fox News tweet I was referring to has been deleted because it was false. Well, as Tapper himself admits, it shouldn't be news to you that that's what Fox News does. It's not an accident. It's not a few bad apples. That's the whole point of Fox News. Help us build independent media together. Come join us, tytnetwork.com/join.